Good evening. So let's have a look at the cable chart. Sterling, for those who don't understand the word cable. Anyway, okay, we saw a correction back last week, and as you can see here, look, we hit that line virtually exactly. Now, last week did say 134.80 to 135 would be a very good retracement target, and we saw that. It looked quite strong up there, but it didn't last long, and it stayed below that 135, and because it did that, the pressure then came to the downside. Now, I know I might have gone a little bit overboard last week saying that sterling was going to go to 0.7300, but it's not going to go there quickly or in the next week or two, but it is something to bear in mind. Still, the pressure is to the downside in sterling, more importantly as we couldn't break through 135. So where now? What are we going to do this week? If we take a look quickly at the daily chart, you can see where we had this little base formation, and that started the week off with us trading higher. Now, we knew that 135 was going to be a bit of a problem, and it really was only if we could clear this 38.2 fib at 136.45 that we could carry on higher. But look, even though we traded higher last week, we really didn't make that much of a headway with these stochastics, and so the pressure still looked to be on the downside. There is no sort of magical reason why it stopped at 134.80, 135, apart from the fact that that would be a good retracement target. So where do we go now? Well, we had quite a negative close. We are still above this 130, I think 131 to 130.80, and I suppose that's going to be like a key defining level as we go into this coming week. We still have this base pattern here. It's a tiny one, but it's a base pattern nonetheless. So let's have a look and see whether or not we can hold above this 130.95, 131 area. If we can't, then we're going to come back down to here, 129, and this little trend line here coming in at 128.80.75 for this week. A negative thing is obviously if we can take out this base pattern, and that is at 127.95. If we can do that, I suppose the next real big level we've got on the downside is 125. That's a psychological level, and then we've got a weekly trend line coming in at 122. Let me have a look and see if I can just show you that one. No, that must be on the monthly. Right, let's have a look. Let's put it on a monthly chart. No, I might have to put it in myself. There you go, there's the 125. I can't find the 122. Please rest assured it is there. It's on probably another one of my systems that I've got. But anyway, that's quite a way away at the moment. So for this week, what we're going to do is we're going to look at this 131 or 130.95 area. We fail to hold, this is where we're going to come. Okay, 128 and a bit, and probably down to the 128, 129, oh sorry, 127.95, 97 area. Now the thing with bases is they hold on doubles, they don't on triples. So we break through 127.70 to 50, we're on our way to 125.